Tonight, frustrated clients speaking out about a no-show lawyer. As First Coast News was the first to report, attorney Benjamin Buck is currently under investigation by the Florida Bar after failing to show up for court, leaving paying clients without any representation.
Tonight on Your Side, Cheyenne Cole has been speaking to several of those former clients, and she joins us now in the studio with more on this. Cheyenne?
That's right. They tell me that Benjamin Buck's lack of attention to their cases and failure to show up wreaked chaos on their lives and cost them thousands of dollars. Carl Gutzmer hired Benjamin Buck to represent him in a civil case against St. Johns County back in 2021. When he lost the case, Gutzmer says he filed a complaint with the Florida Bar against Buck for ineffective counsel. He showed us that complaint.
I had to borrow off my wife's pension, and I gave him $10,000. That was to cover the doctors, the police experts, and the medical records.
Gutzmer says those experts never showed up to testify in court. Then in December 2021, Buck failed to show up to a hearing in the case. Gutzmer says he's out $9,000 because of Buck.
In my case, this was open and shut. This was not something that needed to take 8 months.
Buck didn't return multiple calls and emails, but in a written response to the Florida Bar's question about the case, Buck dismissed the allegations and said Gutzmer actually owes him money.
There was no justice served, and it was because of Ben.
This Tampa woman, whose husband faced a life prison sentence, expresses similar frustration. She says Buck stopped showing up for meetings and was impossible to reach.
But at that point, we were so knee deep in and so much money in, we didn't even have time to prepare to find another attorney.
She was glad to hear about the Bar investigation.
Like, had we had a better attorney, then I think things would have been a lot different.
Buck is still listed as a member in good standing and eligible to practice law on the Florida State Bar's website. However, Bar officials confirmed he is under investigation. In the studio, Cheyenne Cole, First Coast News, on your side.